evening, and we'll call the design review board meeting of Thursday, December 18th, 2025 to order. And I would ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second? Tessa, we're just gonna, all those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No. Okay. Next, consideration of minutes from the August 21st, 2025 design review board meeting. Any amendments to the minutes? None for me. Okay, and a motion to approve the minutes from August 21st. I would make that motion. All right, and a second.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next is public comment. One online, public comment. Given that, we will move on to a non-hearing item, consideration of DRB 25-14 for a freestanding sign. Darwin Turner at Candy Design Company on behalf of David Spruce LLC, application for a freestanding signage at 179 East First Street in a limited commercial zone. The application will be reviewed against the criteria of Municipal Code Chapter 17.62 signs, and staff report, please.
Thank you. The applicant proposes the installation of a new freestanding signage for the mixed-use Eltron Village building at the intersection of East First and South Spruce Street. Application materials state the sign will be constructed from 1 3/4 inch cedar wood, supported by 2 6x6 inch posts. It will be single-sided and have an area of approximately 20 to 25 square feet. The sign will provide space for 3 tenant identifiers similar to other multi-tenant buildings in downtown, such as Sandpiper Square. The sign will use natural wood coloration, black and brown paint, and gold leaving. And that concludes the staff report.
All right, thank you. Additional correspondence,
No.
presentation by the applicant.
The applicant's not able to be here this evening. He had a family emergency that called him out of town.
All right, thank you. Any presentation by proponents? Any presentation by opponents? Staff response? Okay, I guess I will ask if there are any discussion regarding this permit and how we might want to move forward with this, since the applicant isn't here for answering any questions. We'll open it up at that point.
I would like to question the applicant, and I would like to continue it.
Okay. Is there any additional information that you need or for this particular application?
If based on what a sign that was just put up, that is against code, I would say that I would like to question Darwin, who knows better about the code. I brought it here and he's used non-conforming materials and he knows better, and I'm a little irritated. So there's a new sign, the Oasis sign. It's outside of the bakery and it's wood based and it's made with PVC laser cut and decals. We just put it up like a week and a half ago. And I don't know how it approved. And
Okay,
I
well, that's,
look straight at it. Okay.
well, I appreciate that comment. Are there any statements or questions regarding this particular application for the freestanding sign at 179 East First that we would like?
I say we hold him to his feet to the fire and he uses a 1.75 inch cedar and approve this application.
I think because he knows better and was doing stuff that is against code. Like we ask him every time, are you going to use vinyl? No, and he keeps doing it. And I
But
just,
how are
like,
we
how can we just
conflating
approve this with
That
this?
sign and this sign.
What? Because
Oh,
it's his sign.
Okay,
It's
well,
not the
let's,
same applicant.
there's been a request
So
for
it's not.
continuation, so we'll continue asking the applicant to the next DRB meeting for additional questions regarding.
Yeah, if I could just comment, and
Yes.
you, obviously, you guys can do what you would like, I mean, that's another, a separate issue. That you may wanna ask the applicant any questions about, this sign right
Right.
here.
Right.
But, I understand it's the contractor, and so you guys can, choose to do what you want with that, but, it does appear to be a separate issue.
But if he's the applicant.
That's correct, but that's, the applicant is for a project at first and.
Yeah.
Right, so my take on it is I would, staff doesn't have what's being proposed or to do what they want, and that's a separate issue that you'd have to take up, but I would recommend approval.
There's a motion to continue to require a vote, I assume.
I think it's an automatic continuation if there's a request for a continuation.
I mean, it's just a blatant, like, I would like to question him, because every time we question him, then is this going to be vinyl? And he'll go, no, and then he'll paint it. But if we don't question him, then he uses unapproved, not approved materials. And this keeps happening.
What if,
If he was, I mean, printed it up to give it to him, going like, you know this. And it's, I don't know why he's using not approved materials and why it didn't, if it wasn't it's not approved materials, why didn't it come to DRB?
What does the application say? It says that he's using cedar, correct?
You'd have to keep the two issues separate. So right now, the application that is in front of us is for a freestanding sign. And the sign that you are worrying about is a separate issue. So we're gonna stay on task. And the only thing that we're gonna look at right now is this particular application for a freestanding sign. One of my feelings, and I will concur with the committee, but I feel like the applicant should be present. I feel like that's an important component in approving. And we may well have, gone right ahead and approved the application had he been here. So with that, and the fact that there has been
A non-conforming sign distance.
that there has been a request for continuation, I might suggest that we continue, and have the applicant be present for our approval.
Can I ask a procedural question about, if we approve it for as applied for, 1.75 cedar, and he puts it, and he contracts for synthetic material, isn't that what is the next step for, the staff when they clearly violate the terms of the agreed, permit?
Yeah, I guess I'd have to take a look at, for the most part, the sign is for.
Yeah, I mean, we have to go by what his application states. We can't assume that he's not going to comply.
Right, I think that's correct. The other question is, does he need to be present in order to have it approved? Have we approved things in the past without the application?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have.
Who did we approve without the applicant being present? AutoZone, we made him come back because he wasn't present. Even though
Oh, that's
Darwin
true.
is, legitimate reason, but I don't know that we want to ping pong depending on what I think that I would like
I just
to
find that
stay consistent, and have the applicant here, for questions, comments. And, I don't think it's gonna hold up anything at this point. We have 120 days, and this is just the first meeting.
And this has just been a thorn for the 4 years I've been on DRB, and I'm using past performance as a reason as why I'd like to continue is, I don't know, that's.
Harvey, do you have any words of wisdom for us?
Well, I guess I'm not sure why the applicant's not here, not present. But he always has been in the past for these kind of applications. So, but the sign looks good to me. So I'm not sure if we need to do any more, but discuss the sign.
The applicant had submitted a, letter to staff this afternoon that he had a family emergency in Walla Walla that he had to attend to his mom. So that's the only reason why he's not here. I'm not saying, I'm just letting her know.
Well, okay, so it says in here. Colors, natural cedar, black and gold leaf brown. Black what? Brown what? It doesn't say paint.
Well, I think to be able to move ahead, unless someone has a compelling reason, that we'll just continue the next month. And I don't know when we would see Darwin again to bring up any other, sign questions, so it makes sense at this point to just continue and hope the best for, the family emergency that Darwin is, dealing with.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's a immediate need for the signs. It hasn't been sold yet. Buildings, they're still working on it. So it makes some sense to take care of the concerns of one of the members, experienced members of the review board, and continue it for our next meeting. We're going, yeah, and then if he can't show up then we might take further action, but at least you would have the chance to answer the questions. So I would be in favor of continuing it.
I mean, if it had said paint and there were color swatches and color callouts, I probably would not have a problem, but it does not say that. It says the brown and black. What?
Do we need a motion for continuation or? is it
Yes.
Just, okay. Okay, at this point, unless there's further discussion, I'll ask for a motion for continuation, for this application, DRB 25-14, for Darwin Turner to be present, to represent the applicant. So a motion,
So I make a motion to continue until next month, for the applicant to be present.
and is there a second?
I will second.
And Crystal, will you take a roll for this continuation, please?
Board member Gallagher. I'm saying yes, right? Yes.
Are we saying yes or aye?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Okay, good.
Board member Clausen,
Yes,
board member Ray,
No,
board member McNaughton,
Yes,
Chair Weaver.
Yes. All right, motion passed, continuation, for, DRB 25-14. Okay, next, is consideration of DRB 25-13, exterior repainting of the Hallmark Resort. This is a quasi judicial hearing regarding Terry Lackadin. Application on behalf of Hallmark Inn Resorts for exterior repainting of the resort. The subject property is located at 1400 South Hemlock Street in a residential motel zone. The application will be reviewed against the criteria of Municipal Code Chapter 17.70.800-17.70-100 Design Review Criteria. Does anyone object to the jurisdiction of the Design Review Board to hear this matter at this time? Does any commission member believe he or she has a conflict of interest or personal bias? Has any commission member had any ex parte contacts or made a site visit? Site visit. All right, and staff report, please.
The proposed project is the exterior repainting of the Hallmark Inn Resort at 1400 South Hemlock Street. The property consists of 3 multi-story buildings that are currently painted in orange brown with white trim. No changes to the site layout or landscaping are proposed as part of this application. The proposed concept design is to repaint the exterior walls with Cabot Trail element gardens color 998 with glacier white trim element gardens color number OC-37. As there are no changes to the structure, the applicable criteria is item C regarding colors that are consistent with the coastal character of the city.
Oh, thank you. Any additional correspondence?
No.
All right, this time we'll call for public testimony. Pertinent criteria to be considered are noted in the staff reports and listed on the criteria sheets posted on the meeting page of the city's website. Testimony, arguments, and evidence must be directed toward that criterion or other criteria in the comprehensive plan or municipal code which the person testifying believes to apply to the decision. Failure to raise an issue accompanied by statements or evidence sufficient to afford the decision maker and the parties an opportunity to respond to the issue precludes appeal based on that issue. Prior to the conclusion of the initial evidentiary hearing, any participant may request an opportunity to present additional testimony, arguments, or evidence regarding the application. The design review board shall grant such requests by continuing the public hearing or leaving the record open for additional written testimony, arguments, or evidence. Persons who testify shall first receive recognition from the chair, state their full name and mailing address, and preparing in a representative capacity, identify whom they represent. Is there a presentation by the applicant? Are
I think
there?
it would be a good idea to speak to what you're doing at,
Oh, just the basic scope.
I think I would do it if I was you.
So it's just an exterior repaint. It is different color. I submitted drawing.
If you could state your name and mailing address,
Thank you, sorry.
My name is Terry McCabe. My mailing address
yes, please.
is 34377 Heron Meadows Drive, Scappoose, Oregon.
Thank you.
So it's an existing repaint of the resort, two colors. I've submitted drawdowns of them, one body and one trim color. The work is, we're looking to commence as soon as possible and expect it to take approximately 8 to 10 weeks.
Days or weeks, I'm sorry.
Weeks.
Weeks.
It's a long,
That's
it's a big place.
Ask one question.
The repainting,
When was the last time that you guys have done a project like this at level?
So we repainted there in 2013.
Well, I don't really have, anything other than it's really hard to tell exactly what the colors are when they're Xerox. Because to me, on this one sheet, it looks kind of like a camel, and then on your, page 11, when it shows the building, that looks more gray, so it's really hard to know exactly which color.
Are the drawdowns here, the actual drawdowns that I submitted to the city? That is the actual paint.
All right, so this,
And you did this on the photograph, I'm sure.
They should not be Xerox.
okay,
If those are
That looks
actual
like.
drawdowns.
Let's see,
okay.
and I pulled it up in a couple different,
But it's basically, it looks kind of like a sand color, would you say, beige sand?
Yeah, I'd say like a taupe sand type of color. Beige, it looks different in different light. It's generally the same, but versus inside,
yeah.
unit outside.
And here,
Yeah, look at someone's back different. I don't know.
I would be different.
No, that's because your color.
No, I like, I'm saying I
Yeah,
like.
well, that's what, but when I'm looking at page 11, this looks gray then, so that's where I got confused.
Can I ask one more question? On the bottom picture here, was that more just indicating the white?
So the bottom picture, I submitted that because that is the actual paint color that is on our Newport Resort property.
and you want that same color.
We would like the same color.
That looks like a warmer color than the taupey picture that we've got
Oh,
in our packets. It's like a gray brown, a light gray brown. And this looks warmer, the one in Newport color.
oh, the photo that
Yeah,
we were just
yeah.
discussing, yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because Newport has the same pre-paint color that the Cannon Beach Resort does as well.
Huh?
Yeah, so both, that's one of the reasons why I want to submit it, because the colors are the same in both properties.
So it's a branding thing as opposed to the atmosphere. It's a branding thing for your company, the Hallmark Resort.
It is, it's,
Okay.
yes, and consistency throughout our properties.
All right,
So is it different than what the Hallmark Suites color is? Cause that's what I, judging from this is.
So
Not maybe accurate.
It is different, it is not the exact same color, but they're close.
Okay, cause that looks a little bit more gray to me, the Hallmark Suites.
The photos.
Yeah, right, like gray, but. That's why I thought maybe you were just gonna paint it the same color as your Hallmark Suites, but this is a different color.
Yeah, we intentionally wanted to make sure it wasn't gray, and so when we tried the colors on in Newport, it is clearly not a gray color. It's more of a taupe, is the best way to describe it.
Mhm.
Doesn't have anything to do with our review here, but it's always fun to see local suppliers. I just Google Pacific Paint and Gerhart is a Benjamin Moore dealer. We can't do anything more than just ask, buying local.
To do business with them,
Pardon?
to do business with them.
Yeah, I mean, buying local is a nice thing.
There you go.
That's something that I can submit to our contractor to do, they have accounts with all,
Thank you.
yes,
So
all of the major paint manufacturers.
Any other,
I made a presentation.
any other questions for our applicant or? And any presentations by opponents? And staff response. Okay, any other additional comments at this point? Okay, I will close public hearing and move to consideration. There is a motion to approve the architectural design. There's a motion to approve the architectural design. Okay. Any discussion? In a second,
Second,
Tessa, can you call roll, please?
Board Member Rainey,
yes.
Board Member Barbara,
Yes.
Board Member McNaught,
yes,
Board Member Kaufman,
Yes,
Chair Huber.
Yes. All right, and motion is approved. Set to go.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Right. And now, motion for the chair to sign the appropriate orders.
I would make that motion.
And a second.
Second.
All right. That's roll call, please.
Board Member Kaufman. Oh, sorry, Board Member Kaufman,
yes,
Board Member Rainey,
Yes.
Board Member McNaughton,
Yes,
Board Member Barbara,
Yes.
Chair Huber.
Yes. Sign them. All right, very good. We'll move right along into good of the order. Well, I would say that I just found out that Community Development Director is going to be resigning and moving back to his home state. And he will be missed. Thank you so much for everything that you've done to help Design Review Board through all of our meetings and issues. So all the best to you, and will we get you for one more meeting, or is this?
This may be it.
Oh, I should have been paid better.
Yes.
Be the last one.
You gotta time things just right, you know?
Let's draw the meeting out to action.
Definitely, why change now?
He's definitely gone before the October planning meeting.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I can just say one thing, I just wanted to say, thank you to Robert and Tessa for, all your hard work and your work ethic. It's been a pleasure and an honor to, work beside you guys.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you very much, Steve.
We can tell it's a great team.
Yes, and it's a tremendous loss for the city.
Yeah. Yes,
Thank
it
you
is.
guys.
Yeah.
Same, I feel it's mutual to you guys as well.
Okay. No,
Alright.
we're happy for you,
Thank you.
but not us.
Yeah, you're in good hands.
You can zoom, can't you zoom?
I will never assume it. I've had my share. I will
Never shoot.
Famous last word.
Yeah, that's right, you know,
Equals never-
Where are you from, Michigan?
I'm a Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, I knew that. Okay, sorry, I guess this is more for the future.
When you need a city manager, let me know. Yeah,
Yes.
After the meeting? Oh.
yeah.
Anything else for good of the order?
Can't top that.
Can't top that.
Thanks.
All right, meeting adjourned.
Oh, boy.